In this video, I'll demonstrate the various ways we can sort our data. For instance, I want to see all of my employees in alphabetical order by last name. So first, let's talk about where the sort button is located. There's a couple locations. I'm on the home ribbon, and way over here on the right is sort and filter. We can sort A to Z, lowest to highest, sort Z to A, and then we'll talk about a custom sort in a second. If you go to the data ribbon, we also have A to Z, Z to A, and the custom sort. So those are the two locations. I most frequently do it off the data ribbon just out of habit. If I want to sort just one single column, select a single cell in that column, and then you can hit that button, whether it's on the home ribbon or the data ribbon. A to Z, notice it'll say lowest to highest. So if I click right there, now I have by last name, all the people with A. At the very bottom of the data, let's see if we have any Z's. We have one. So A to Z. Obviously, if you click the Z to A, it'll just reverse that. Notice something interesting. If I click on a column that's numeric, the tooltip will now say smallest to largest, or largest to smallest. And if I click on a column that has dates and I look at the tooltip, it'll say oldest to newest, or on the Z8, newest to oldest. So it is smart enough to change the tooltip based on the data type you have in your column. One thing to be careful of is I recommend clicking on a single cell in the column that you want to sort. If you accidentally select a couple cells while you're trying to sort, when you hit A to Z or Z to A, either one, it's going to ask, whoa, did you want me to literally sort just those, in this case, 5 records, or do you want me to expand the selection to include all of the data? Probably 99.9% of the time, you want to expand the selection, and that's the default answer. Good. But just be careful that you don't accidentally just sort those five names, and then you'll basically have ruined your data, and there's no way to get it back. So single column sort, easy enough. What if I want to do a multi-column sort? In other words, I want to sort on the office, and then within the office, I want to sort by department, and then within the department, I want to sort on the base salary. So if you're going to do a multi-column sort, you have to hit the sort dialog box. So in the data ribbon, it's right here. On the home ribbon, filter and sort, it would be right here. So it opens up this dialog box, and we're going to add levels. So I wanted to sort by department first. Within the department, I'm then going to sort, whoops, I lied. I wanted to sort on office first, and then within the office, I want to sort by department, and then within that department, I want to sort by, I think it was base salary. So then you have to choose, do I want the office to be Z to A or A to Z? Let's go ahead and same with the department, and then we'll go smallest to largest. Actually, this one I want to get the largest salary first. So when I hit OK, you can see I have my department or office, Boston. Within Boston, I have my accounting department, and within the accounting department, I have the highest salary first. Occasionally, I'll get students who haven't watched this video when on an instruction will say, I say sort by office first, then by department, then by base salary. They'll click on the A to Z for office, and then they'll click on A to Z for department, which now just ruined the office sort. And then we can click on A to Z for salary, which of course ruins the department and the office sort. So that doesn't work. If you want to do a multi-level sort like that, you have to do the custom sort. So office, add level, department, add level, base salary. So let's take a look at some other things that we have in here. One is, what do we want to sort on? 90% of the time it is the cell values, but you do have some other choices. Cell color, font color, and then conditional formatting icons. So I'm going to hit cancel out here. Let's notice over here on personal days, I have some cells colored. Those happen to be, I think it's the top 10% of personal days. So if I click over here and I want to sort this column on color, I go to the custom sort dialog box. I want to sort the personal days based on cell color. And then you have to decide if I had multiple colors, they would show here. And which color do you want on top? So right now it's defaulting to no cell color on top. I could say, no, I want the green color on top or on bottom. You have some choices here. So when I hit OK, there are all the green cells on top of my sort and then the clear cells below that. The last thing I'll demonstrate is how you can create a custom sort. So in this example, let's say rather than alphabetical, if I hit A to Z, it's obviously going to put in our offices alphabetical. So Boston is first, Chicago, Dallas, Denver, and then San Francisco. Let's say I want to sort the office, but possibly by the size, how many employees we have in our office. So again, I can go to the custom sort dialog box. We're on office. We're going to sort on cell values, but we're going to create a custom list how we want it to be sorted. So you go to custom list and notice we already have a few lists. If I want to sort days of the week, probably I don't want to do it alphabetically. I want to do it based on the days of the week. Same thing with months. I don't want to sort the months alphabetically. I want to sort it by how they go. So I have another custom list right here. I'm going to add a brand new one. New list right here. And what I'm going to do is let's just, for sake of example, Denver is our largest office. And the next largest office is Boston. And then it goes to Dallas. And then Chicago. And then San Francisco. Anyway, so that's the order I want them in. I can now add to my list. So I hit OK. And then, of course, I have to choose, do I want it in that way or the opposite? So then this would be the reverse order of that same list. So I'll go ahead and put it in this way, hit OK. And now I'm sorted with Denver first, followed by Boston, Dallas, Chicago, and San Francisco at the end. So a custom list. Right now I have the filter buttons on. You can turn those on or off. But when you have the filter button on, another place that you can sort is by hitting this and then say sort A to Z or Z to A. A to Z. So this is just doing alphabetical. It's not giving me the choice in my custom list unless I go into that button up here. I do have the choice of doing sort by color. That opens up that dialog box and now I can do my custom list. The point I wanted to make, I'm going to hit OK, is you can tell which column is sorted based on the little arrow on the filter button if you happen to have the filter button on, including if I do a double sort. So let's say I hit this, I sort on office, add a level, and then within the office I do a department, hit OK. So now you'll see a sort arrow on that filter button and a sort arrow on that filter button. And by the way, my data is not a table, you can tell, but all of this works exactly the same as whether the data is a table or not.